Just so you know that we don't memorize this stuff, okay? Let me tell you something. These profound readings,
off the cuff.
it's hard to believe. This is all happening right now in real time.
It's hard for us to believe it too.
All right.
We can do this.
Ready?
All right, ready. Go ahead. Oh my, I'm sure they're happy about this.
That's not so bad.
Yes, it's not bad at all.
The Seven of Wands.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's not that bad. Well,
No.
it is not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Well, it's all about
I'm just kidding.
last month we had the Chariot and in this position, and it was inverted. And this one, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, sort of the same thing.
So it's weird that Aries feels so defenseless lately.
Well, they're in a arena of some intense competition, apparently. You feel challenged. The people are challenging your point of view. Maybe they're challenging that which you find your passion, what you want to do, all that you've done, which is behind you, all that you've accumulated, all your hard work, all is right behind you, and you're having to defend yourself, defend your ideas,
you should be.
defend that which you are passionate about.
But for some reason, you're not defending it this month.
You feel defenseless.
Like you're giving in or something.
Yes.
Or you're like opening yourself up to other people's opinions
Yes.
about your... I mean, this is not an ordinary Aries card.
No, it isn't. You're not able to defend your position for some reason. And the whole month of August is about being in that, holding on to what you've gained. So you're trying to hold on to everybody who has attained a level of success, let's just say, then has to worry about other people who want exactly what he's attained. And so being high up on the hill like that, you just want to maintain the status quo where you've been.
Right.
Where you've gotten to, is what I'm saying.
Right, at the top of the hill.
At the top of the hill. Because everybody else wants to be there too. That's the nature of the Western model of capitalism, basically.
Yeah. So you get to the top of the hill, and what do? Instead of defending your turf, you let your defenses down.
You're letting your defenses down.
Or if you're a
Maybe
litigator,
because you're a litigator and
you're not defending what you should be defending. Maybe I think we need to probably move on to see what the rest of this. Yeah. Well, what do we have here? The Bag Lady card. So, it's the Five of Pentacles in the position of challenge. So there's a sense of poverty of spirit. And a lot of times, this card comes up when somebody's worried about losing their job, losing what is, sustaining them on a material level. But,
yeah, that's precisely what it is.
The card challenges you to have hope and to have faith in
that God will provide.
Yeah, look away from the fear of, that's why I call it the Bag Lady card, because to me everybody is afraid, and you say you're not, but I have a lot of girlfriends who say their worst fear, their biggest fear, is that they're going to be a bag lady.
Yeah.
Which is why they save money and they try to invest and they don't want to run out,
It's a universal fear.
Yeah.
It's no doubt. Yeah. Poverty is a universal fear.
Yeah. And so instead of, looking toward heavenward, I guess, and, believing that, the eye is on the sparrow.
Right. Every sparrow is taken care of by God.
Right.
There isn't anyone insignificant enough that Spirit doesn't pay absolute attention and reward you for your faith. And this is about faith in Spirit, and not being so concerned about what you could lose. And so that's
it's
your
even
challenge.
Bills, like worrying about the bills.
Worrying about
worrying
bills.
that you can't pay the rent.
Right.
Worrying that you're going to run out before the end of the month because payday isn't until the 1st.
But it's interesting then.
That's
Therefore,
really what that's about.
Therefore, you feel defenseless,
Yeah.
and it's hard for you to guard your position, guard that which you have attained, because your frame of mind has become poverty focused.
Yeah. Yeah. It's poverty of spirit.
Yes. So it's very much like when you ride a bicycle, when you're just learning how to ride a bicycle, and you are so worried about the obstacles that you might run into that you start focusing on a particular, like for instance, say there's a boulder there, and you're so worried that you're gonna head right into the well, you head right into the boulder because it takes so much of your attention.
That's true.
That literally you steer right into it.
Yeah. That's great. I like that analogy.
So it's the very same thing. You get so focused on your lack that actually you produce it.
Yeah.
So if you just take your attention away from being so fearful about it and put it into the areas of spirit, which is that which creates the abundance.
Right. Okay, ready for the next? All right, are you ready for the next card, Ava?
It's a serious reading.
It is a serious. All right, she's laughing. It is a little warm, actually, in our studio. You know what? I gotta tell you guys, you have no idea.
You have no idea how we
the conditions that we work in here for you guys.
We're suffering like, oh dear.
We were called ourselves shepherding celebrities. Shepherding succotash. This is shepherding celebrities.
These poor people are having this tragic reading, and we're. Oh.
I know. It's terrible. Well, actually, it's not a bad reading.
No.
This is like inverted, though, because.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, I want to say something. Have you ever seen that cartoon, which I know you haven't because you don't watch TV?
I don't watch TV.
Called King of the Hill? Well, anyway, this reminds me of King of the Hill. Because here you are, King of the Hill. So somewhere back there in the history of Aries, you've been King of the Hill.
Oh, yes.
And Aries likes to be King of the Hill.
Yes.
Okay, this is not the month where you feel like King of the Hill.
Something's going on to make you...
You lost a couple of times.
You've lost your confidence.
Yeah, well...
So maybe that's what it is.
True that, but they might have just lost a couple of, skirmishes, battles.
Yeah, you might have. And so it's sort of playing against your self-confidence.
Yeah, but this is a minor.
It is. Let's see.
It's just a minor.
Oh.
Here's another one. Right. But that's okay. It's the 9. Okay, so this is the month in August, okay?
Yes, this is it.
Where you feel like you can't win for losing. Now, where does that... Have you ever heard that? You can't win for losing? Like, even if you lose, that's not a win.
No,
you know what I mean?
Even if you win, that's not a...
Even if... No. You can't win for losing. Because I think it has to do with... Like, even if losing was a win, you still couldn't even lose. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Now I think I get it. Yes.
It's very confusing.
It is.
So we'll put it down there so you guys know what that means. But it's like, for some reason, this month, you can't get a win. You feel like you can't. But it's all minor stuff. It's like, little things. There's going to be a lot of little things.
So you can't, this is 9. So you're almost unexpectedly...
You're almost there.
You're almost there.
You're almost there to the 10. You are. Stop laughing.
We're melting.
I know we're melting. She can make it. It's a little warm today.
It's a little warm.
It's all right.
But we'll try.
Here.
Thank you.
So she's crying now. But anyway, so yeah, because the 9 inverted would say that you're okay. You're a little battle worn, okay, and you've gotten as far as you've gotten. You've had a lot of success. You've had a lot of sticks in the fire, so to speak, and you've actually taken them to a place where you can begin to see that all of this is sort of coming together. But at some point, you totally take your eye off the ball.
You do. You take your eye off the ball for some reason, and I think it's because it's the fear of loss. This is what the Five of Pentacles is about. Fear that you're going to lose. And as I said on that bicycle, it's you head right to your fear. So
right.
So be careful what you concentrate on. is basically what it's saying, is because the mind is a very powerful tool. And in yoga, we know that what you focus your attention on literally is what you manifest. So if you're focused on losing or loss or having not enough.
If you're a hypochondriac, which is also the card of the hypochondriac.
Oh yes,
it's
that's
the card
true.
of illness, you know,
Yes.
if every little twinge or headache.
Yeah,
or,
and you're wondering, oh my God, what's going on? And you're headed to the doctor.
you know, my
every time
toe
you get
hurts,
a
I must have toe cancer.
Yes, exactly, like that. So you're exaggerating the importance of the little things that occur around you that may not go your way.
Right.
In other words, that. Now, the 9, actually, when we look at it,
The 9 is good too.
the 9 is good. It's just about unexpectedly, you think you're almost there. You're almost at the finish line, but you just can't get over the hurdle of, again, caring very much about all the wounds that you acquired in the
all the
past,
battles, all the skirmishes.
all the battles and the skirmishes.
And on top of that, you think you have toe cancer.
On top of that.
Seriously. Or, you know, I mean, that's silly, of course. But on top of that, you're like really focused on,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
focused on the negative.
you're looking for things almost
Yeah,
that could
picking
go
out
wrong. You're
all
trying
the
to
things.
find, like,
Right, this can't work. Or if I did that, that can't work. And then before you know it, you're full of can'ts. And you don't know where the can is.
Right.
The what I can do is. You've lost where your out is. You know where the solution is. And it's about the whole month it goes that way. It's almost like it's a domino effect.
yeah. Although this is a little better than this one, I think. Because this is just like a lack of will. It's almost like the Chariot
Yeah.
again. You know, where
And
you
this
just
is
sort of
going
give your
back into-
power up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this one is where, you know, you're just like, you know, I've said before, to me, this is like the 9 is like, you got a bag of groceries and you're climbing up 20 flights of stairs, and you get to flight 19 and you sit down and you give up.
And you give up. Yeah. Very good.
So
very good.
this-
Exactly what that is.
Yeah, so here it's like maybe
you're almost there, but you're tired, that you've had enough. You don't know if you could, you know, if you have the energy to go on, so you sit down just before you get there.
Yeah, and maybe the almond milk fell out of the bag and spilled.
Spilled
And you're
over
like,
the
that was
place.
the last straw.
That was it. I'm not going any further.
Yeah. So
Whereas,
get up.
get up and go further.
One
You're
more flight of stairs.
almost there.
Don't forget to come down and clean up the almond milk.
And there it is.
And that's coming down and cleaning up the almond milk.
And finally, at the end of the month, you wake up.
You have the Ace of Wands.
You couldn't have a better card.
Go Aries, go.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. So your
This
passion
is Aries. This card is Aries.
It is. Well, this whole thing is Aries.
Well, that's true.
It's all
That's true.
wands, and wands are fire, and Aries is a fire sign.
That's right. So you have all fire sign cards this month. Now your challenge is to be fire, and something has put a damper on your fire.
Yeah.
And at the end of the month, or a major event, you get an offer. You're offered an opportunity. This is a creative challenge.
Right.
And here is your enthusiasm comes back and no longer curbed. So
Yes.
there you go. Stop being Larry David. Let him be Larry David. He does a great job at
He
it.
does.
He does.
So thanks so much, and if you'd like to learn more about this reading, stay tuned, because we're going to tell you how to get one.
Exactly.
One custom personalized reading just for you.
Just for you.
Yeah, so
And-
thanks a lot.
So thank you very much, and stay also tuned for how to learn the tarot with us, the major arcana.
In 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes or
Can you
less.
imagine?
Oh my God. So thank you so much, Aries. Namaste. Mwah.
Bye. Go to our website, virtualtarot.wordpress.com, click on Purchase a Reading, peruse the readings, and when you choose one, make the appropriate donation via our PayPal link, where you can see us in a cute little banner head.
That's right. And then after that, you go and simply submit your question to us. And we design the reading exactly to your question. So it's all personal and very intimate.
What you can expect in return is a custom reading. These readings are like art.
They are art.
Each one is done individually, each spread is laid individually and customized for you. You can expect an audio file, an MP3 file. You will receive this via email. So much fun because you can listen to it over and over.
Which is nice. So you can make reference to it whenever you need counsel. And so please come to a virtual tarot and have a look. You'll be surprised.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, forewarned is forearmed. You want to